Hey everyone, Night here, and this video is going to be a bit different. I am back on the Origin SMP, the old one we did, the second one actually. I thought since me and the others have kind of stopped playing on this SMP, I thought it would be best to give it its kind of closure and kind of do kind of a tour around this world and what we've kind of done with this SMP and everything. I feel that I'll give it a bit justice and just stopped making videos on it. So I know I did that with the other two SMPs I started the channel with, but still I want to give this SMP a bit of something. This one was an actually really good one. It was a more long-lasting one for us. So yeah, we thought it would be best to do this, and yeah, let's give this the tour that it needs. First up, we're going to do a tour of my house I built in this SMP. This house was I actually used a tutorial for this house. This house was originally created by a YouTuber called, a Minecraft YouTuber named Big Tony. You can check out his YouTube channel, and I'll link his channel in the description below. Check out his channel, he has a lot of good house tutorials and all that. So let's get into this, shall we? And here's like the first kind of like walk-in room where you kind of see around. Here's like the stairwell that leads upstairs. Got some paintings around. I was planning to add some banners, but didn't really get to that point. Over here is the kitchen. I know there's been a lot of time where there was something in here that was causing problems. I was able to figure it out. It was like some kind of like invisible armor stands caused by one of the Origins. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, I feel this kitchen came out pretty good. I had a painting of it. I did put like a hidden room behind it I was gonna use something with, but I never really got to it. And here was a smithing room. I thought this looked really cool. I like the little anvil, like the idea of this being like just melted down gold, this being kind of like some kind of material. Got a little stone cutter in the corner here. Got some barrels. Got some tools and weapons. This was more of just some ores and stuff found in caves. Back here is my chest room. I made this look like a door was knocked down. I got a villager back here. I finally cured the guy who's been back here all this time, finally. Got some chests, still a lot of stuff in here for a while. Don't really use all this stuff. And here was my smithing room. Not smithing, more of a furnace room where I cooked on stuff. I used a infinite lava generator. I got this idea from my pal Andrew. I think it came out pretty good. Over here was this. That was this kind of like lounge room. It's kind of where you can sit down, and just watch the fire. Just kind of like watch the fire. Got my dog in here. Haven't really named him, sadly. Got some barrels. Got these two axolotls that I found. I put them in this little aquarium. I thought to give some light, I put some lush bushes up there. I think that's what they're called. I can't remember what they're called. Got some chests here that I don't think I've really used. And yeah, that's really this room. Upstairs was kind of another kind of hangout area. I thought I would use for like meetings and stuff. I thought this was really nice. It looked pretty good. We got some stuff back here. We got some music devs. We got other side. I would play it, but I don't want to get a cover or anything. I might play at the end. And here was kind of a hallway. This was my own idea, the library. I thought this looked really cool. I had these floating candles on on glass panes. They kind of look like little like floating candles. I think it was a really good touch to this. I added these little like encased books. I did put some writing in them, but it's like some kind of like I made it to be like in like a enchantment table language, which I can't really remember which ones to read. And here is here is a my bedroom. It's kind of where I slept. I have a book in here. Never wrote anything. I had this little like loft up here that I use this to go in and out. Have my ender chest here. Still have all my stuff from the SMP. Still hadn't used this god apple. So yeah, I feel this place looks really nice. I really like it. Over here is a kind of off, like an area you're gonna walk on. Got lightning rod, even though it never really stormed, which was weird. Got some of these, more of these lush vines. I think it was cool. I did have a lava generator in here, but I removed it because I thought it wasn't really a point. Moving down here. I replaced all this with snow because it was just originally stone, but I replaced it because I didn't. Cause I felt like I give it a little bit more depth, I guess. Got my horse here. Got my little. This was a little shop. As my original idea was for me to be like an Enderman, like watering trip. That didn't work out. Back here was supposed to be like we would pull like a bunch of villagers and stuff, but that didn't really work out as planned. So yeah, we never really. This place didn't really work out. Got my horse here. Still didn't name him either, sadly. But yeah, he's been good. He's been here. Over down here is the lake. This was originally just a big open thing that just went down. But then me and my friend Jack, we filled this in with water and made that like a little pond in the middle where my friend Jack, who was a Merlin, would have like lived and stuff until he kind of changed his origin a bit and decided to put his house more up here by the stuff. Didn't play that after he moved, which was funny. And here was like something I made. I thought this was really cool. I made like a little amethyst like cave system. I thought this looks really cool. I didn't think there was the plot wasn't going to be anything else to it, so I thought it looked pretty nice. It looked pretty cool. Over here was a kind of like, I decided to make like a little like walking area to kind of walk toward over here and all that stuff. I had this little water fountain. Andrew had this little water fountain with a little like water planet. No one really used. Some people used this, some people didn't. So the walkway had like a little path as well. Over here was down here. This is where I made the. This island was already here when we first joined in. I thought it looked like, and I thought, what if I made like these islands going up to Andrew's planet? So that's what I did. So basically, you would basically kind of like parkour up. That was like a normal like tree thing. This was like a kind of a cave looking one. I thought this was really nice. This one was like a lush cave. It was like a lush island. I don't know what to call it. Over here was like a desert. I had like this little ruin thing here. I thought that was really nice. I had a cactus. Up here was like an amethyst kind of thing. My original plan was to have like it looked like pieces of like the stuff around was kind of like rising up. But I thought, that wouldn't work. So I thought I would do something what Andrew was planning on doing, and added all these kind of like islands that represented like different biomes with different dimensions. Up here was like a snowy one. I thought this looks really nice. And a snow tree. Here's like a soul sand one. I thought this one looked really nice. Just be able to has all the soul fire, the bones. Over here is like a normal nether waste one. Looks pretty nice as well. Andrew built this one. This was like a fishbowl one that was kind of the general way getting up there. But like I decided to change it because since I was an Enderman and I couldn't touch water. Here was like another kind of like was more of kind of like a deep slate kind of cave kind of island. Right here, this one was probably a lot of confusion to many people. This was supposed to be like a kind of deep dark. But since we were playing on 1.18, the deep didn't come out yet, so I just did warped nether stuff. Over here was like a warped nether one, but I thought this looked really nice. Andrew made like a that's like a snow powder planet Andrew made. Not really sure what it was for. He just kind of made it. Over here was a crimson island that I thought would be pretty cool. And we had the main planet Andrew built. This took Andrew a long time. He made this little pond here that where me, him, and Jack would sit. In his island, we got his main area here. He moved his bed. I think he was having some lag. Had some dogs. He had a lot of bells. And I had a little lava generator over here. I had a lot of these chests. Yeah, a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I also had this where you just kind of just fall into, I guess. I'm not really sure what I don't know what this was. I don't think I ever figured out what this was. No, it's just water, apparently. I don't know what this was for, but I'm not going to worry about it. He had like an auto smelter right here until he like moved it. This was interesting. Sub to Pixel Pancake if you're cool. You should. You should sub to Pixel Pancake. And my channel as well. Going out of the island. Here. Over here was a little farm I made. I had like since I was able to pick up a pig spawner, I put it in here as a pig farm. But then a bunch of other animals just kind of fell in, and I didn't want to do with them. This house was like a little igloo house, just so you could AFK and watch these guys. And wait, alright, I had a villager in here. I don't know what the hell happened to him, but he's just gone now. Great. I don't think I ever cured him, actually. Over here was like a farm I had. I thought this was really nice. It was pretty. I also had this guy. This was a snow generator. I just kind of used to grab snow and everything. So back on the back over here on the path, we had this little area where we just kind of generated like big trees to get like a lot of spruce for stick trading and all that. On the path this way, over here was kind of Giant made like a kind of a farm. I don't know what he would. I don't think he ever. I think he had a farm made and he kind of destroyed it. I think since like after he started kind of like playing on the server. This was his dog. I don't know what he named it. I don't think he named it anything. But another thing over here, we have this. We have like a little platform here. I decided to make it glass to make it look like it was just kind of like invisible. Kind of was like an invisible platform. We had this like trapdoor ladder thing to kind of just kind of like a rope ladder or something. Up here was the nether planet Andrew made. This was where we started the portal. And yes, this is ancient debris. Andrew did as a flex and just put a bunch of ancient debris everywhere, which he could have used for any of his thing, honestly. So I don't know why he didn't use it. I don't know. We'll get to the. I guess going through the nether. We have this. This was a little like portal thing Andrew and Dunn made. Oh, it's a little spirit, little thing, little portal thing we made. I think it looks really nice. It looks good. I feel like it really gives the nether kind of feel to it. Over here, this was Rowan's house. This was house of our friend Nebula or Rowan. I helped him out build this one. After we built this one, he just never furnished it. All this stuff that's here, all this furniture here, I made this, and he still never played. Which honestly was kind of disappointing. Like I made this place look good, honestly. I made a storage area for him. I made kind of this area. Made like a little like smithing here. I made like a little like office thing here with the redstone thing, not redstone, nether anchor. Got this attic. Again, he never really used anything in his house. I just helped him finish it, and he just never. And that was it for him, basically. We had this boat here. We had this little bridge here that kind of like let him down toward the. He had a thing that I think let him down. Yeah, there was a little staircase that let him down over here that would let him to like a strider. Yeah, there's the strider over there. No, I'm gonna let this guy go. He's been here for long enough. He should be free. Go. Be free. And yeah. Besides all that, over here it was kind of another path we kind of made. I don't think we made anything else in another. I can't remember. Down here we kind of made another highway that led to another area, which we will get to soon. But for right now, we're gonna check on the other stuff. Coming down from the ladder, we had a little sugarcane farm over there. We're not really sure. I don't think we used it that much. Another thing about it, I don't know. Let's continue on this path. On this path here, I kind of made this path since I kind of knew where I was going, and so did Andrew and everyone kind of else. But I still kind of decided to add this path. I think it looked pretty nice. It kind of just gave a little bit more depth to the world, I guess. Over here was a bridge I made. I really like this rope bridge. I always thought about making a bridge to one side to the other by using this tiny teleporter, and it would flew over or something. But then I finally just chose to make the bridge because I was like, I need to make this at some point. I finally did it. Probably should have done it for a video though or something. Let's cross it, shall we? Alright, on the other side, up here we have Andrew's farm. This is where Andrew had a little farm. And this was a pretty nice farm. This is most where I keep all the wheat. I did not go in like here going to most because I had a thing with, one of the orders I had a thing with like pumpkins. Like I had like some kind of, it was like every time neither of them got like weak and slowness. And here was like a kind of like this was a swing, but it always like lagged because of the plug-in we had for like sitting down. So you just put a boat in. This is cat. Up here is a little treehouse that Andrew had. This bee's been up here for a while. He hasn't been able to get out. I think this place looks really nice. I like the little desk he made, the bed. I actually did a lot of stuff in here. And the bee just kind of just been stuck up there all this time. The guy lives there, I guess now. I don't know. And he had some nether wart, wheat, potatoes, more wheat, melons, pumpkins, all the stuff that you need. Over here was kind of another wheat farm he had. I kind of used this one mostly because, well, this was kind of better. It was more bigger. Continuing the path over here, this where Andrew's animals. He had cows, sheep, and especially bees. I was over here trying to get some earlier, and it was kind of difficult to fight them, you know. Some that would like try to fly into the campfire, so I put all these wood around it. I want everyone to know that back in the like some of the first SMPs we ever did together, Andrew made. No, I didn't know you had a chicken thing down here. God, I didn't know you had this. First time we ever seen that. Well, anyway, when we originally started doing SMPs together, Andrew had made like these huge, like these big farms, mostly of chickens. It would always lag the server. It was always funny. All right, let's continue on. Let's continue on with the path. Over the horizon, we have a village down here. This was a village Andrew had found earlier, and we kind of took it, I guess. We kind of took it over, sort of. I think it looks pretty nice. We have I think we had a librarian up here. Yep, here he is. You know, librarian, this was our Mending Flame and Protection 1, Blast Protection 1 villager. He was just kind of just there. Yeah, but we kind of like decimated this whole village. We kind of just raided a lot. But we do, the ward villagers are still here. If we come over this way, we have a village. We have this villager area. This is where we kept the villagers. We kind of got the door shut. This is where we had all of our villagers. The funny thing about this villager, we had a plan for these villagers a long time ago. If you guys don't know, me and Andrew started a series based on these guys. If you guys have heard, you probably have heard me talk about a series called MCE, where the original idea was me and Andrew be like these kind of like SCP kind of like scientists and all that. And these were the guys that actually kind of started that idea because, well, if we go over here in this back room here, you can see we have chests full, and I just mean just a bunch of chests filled to the brim. Well, not to the most of them to the brim of carrots, because these guys would all. There's like some kind of glitch with like a villager when they're trying to make with another villager. They drop like hundreds of carrots. This happened in the first Origin SMP that we did that I did on this channel, where with the catacombs. It was like this guy back here. I can't remember why we just had him back here. These guys were like really good for our trading, since we had so much carrots and they were just providing it to us. So you can hear some of them dropping. Yeah, then we had some other villagers. And yeah, I think this place came out pretty good. I'm gonna give these guys a little bit. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. No. I was gonna complain about like, maybe not. Maybe it's safe that this world did not have those guys here. So yeah, technically those villagers were MCE. That were technically these villagers were MCE/001. So. Yeah. If you're wondering what this thing is, this thing was something. This was something me and Adrian do for the achievement of caves and cliff, where you had to be at the top of the thing and drop down. You had to be at the top of the world limit and then drop down to the. Had to be at the height limit and drop down to the depth of the world to get the achievement. Both me and Andrew did it, and it was pretty risky. Thankfully, none of us died, I don't think. Well, I'm not. Over here was another village Andrew had found, but he also found this area down here, which, seeing from the statue here, has something to do with spiders. Down here was the spider cave, is what I call the spider cavern. I think that's what I called it. This was a huge cavern Andrew had found, and it was there was just this one spider spawner here, which became my main XP source on this SMP. And this place was really cool. We got a lot of ores from this, so yeah. It took me a while to finally get. I always thought about making like a spider statue or something. Never got to it, so then I finally got to it. I decided to make this, but I thought, yeah, it looks cool. So, yeah, why not? So I thought, yeah, why not? Alright, back in the village, we're gonna continue on. We thought we could continue on the path, but there's more to this path than just these areas. See over here, there's some lights. These will take us to a very special place. So let's follow them. The path leads to this dock that I have down here. Down here is a dock that leads to a really awesome place that I've been needing to show you guys for a very long time. So follow me right now, and I'll take you there. Coming up, we're almost there. Coming up to an island. There's the docks. There they are. Over, almost to the island. Up ahead is an island that I found a little bit ago. Alright, we made it. It's park. Yeah, got the stock here. Got this path here that leads up to this strange building here. Before we get to that, I want to kind of show off this kind of island. If anyone can kind of see, this island is actually supposed to be a kind of recreation of the concept art of what we were expecting for a Bird Force update. Now, it doesn't look exact. Maybe if maybe it might look about exact if no, I'm not gonna do that. It might look more exact if we load up, look more like this up. If we load up the bare bones texture pack. It looks a bit more like the concept arts, which I think looks really good. This took me a while to make. I originally built this thing, and then I built all this around. I think this looks really nice. I added the spore blossoms in some of the trees to kind of give this kind of falling leaf effect. I guess it could also make it does kind of look like fireflies, but nope, that's a firefly right there. That's added by mods. This was a little lava pool that I thought, hey, this is kind of cool if it's kind of overgrown. So it made a little while to make. I made the trees from normal birch. So I made some of them from. You might have seen it with like a lot of other YouTubers. They made it with like slabs and buttons. I kind of got a little overboard with some of them. I feel, I really did. I had like a lot of I used moss to place some of them. I feel like that looks kind of good. I had some of the. I think these are flowery azaleas to kind of make a little like fallen blossoms. I think it looks really nice, actually. It looks really good, I feel. But anyway, let's get on to something more exciting, shall we? We're here at the entrance of this strange building you see here. Got some gates. It's supposed to like kind of close in, make a little kind of close together. Got this. We got this. This is supposed to kind of be like a metal detector. But I got a little, it just kind of looks like an open door. Over here, and there we got this nice carpet here. Some of you might, actually none of you probably don't recognize the art, but no worry, I'll explain it. Over here is kind of a reception desk where you kind of like, how to kind of sign yourself in. Got some carpet here. Got some paintings, all of that. I think this looks really nice. And time to show off the grand showing of something I've worked on for so long on this SMP. Let's get to it, shall we? That's right. It's a working elevator. Let's go. This took me a while to make. I think this is good. So let's wait. That's not the only thing that this is for. Let's show what's here. We're here. We're at the bottom. We've descended into the depths. Now here is kind of an entrance. If you wonder what this is the entrance to the MCE facility. This was what me and Andrew had planned on doing for so long. We planned on making this entire facility. And yeah, I made it. This is kind of an entrance hall. This is kind of an entrance hall to the facility. If we walk through here, we got another reception desk. We got another kind of reception desk, and you all probably recognize that image. Got the MCE logo here again. I think this looks really nice. Got some desks put down. We got the lab and offices that direction. We're gonna come back to that. Actually, no. We're gonna go through here first. Through here is kind of a mandatory area. Over here is kind of a holding cell for an entity that we might have in our possession. We got another one right here. Over here is a empty office. This is where we plan on keeping something for either like creation, for like specifically studying something or something else. Well, I don't know. I just found here that this looks really nice. This looks really nice. Kind of an update to the normal kind of fountain. There's another whole cell. Over here is the plant research lab. This is where someone will come in and research all about plants. I think this looks really nice. I like the kind of overgrown aesthetic. I think this looks really nice. Over here we had the professor's office. This was supposed to be the two offices of Professor Slaughter and Professor Pancake, who was me and my friend Andrew. We were those characters. Here is Professor Slaughter's office. This is my office. I thought this looked really nice. Got a filing cabinet, some books, with a skull. Had this nice desk. Had this little painting. I thought it looked really nice. I also got this end chest. I got this indirect called The Key. I'll tell you why it's called that in a second. Got a book. Didn't write anything in it though. And over here was supposed to be my friend Andrew's office. I know it's empty because I was gonna let him put an office in, made it for himself, but he never showed up. He never really came. I was kind of disappointed. We never really just kind of stopped using this SMP, and yeah, I'll talk more about it later. Over here's another holding cell. There's gonna be a lot of holding cells throughout this facility. This is a place for like I said, this is kind of similar to an SCP Foundation kind of. Going down this hallway is some more offices. Over here is another holding cell we have. They're all kind of obsidian with this kind of glass. I know like a lot of people say like that's not really protective, but I thought it looks cool. I think it looks cool. Over here is another like form of places for an office. Up here is the laser test. This is where people come to test a laser. We had this little protection wall thing from the laser in case something happens. Kind of like when your doctor says that the X-ray is fine, but they'll hide behind something when they turn it on. You know. Over here was kind of like item research. This was to come in to research like new items and all of that. I thought it was really cool. I think it was pretty nice. Had this little shelf, some observatory thing over here. Down this hallway, another holding cell down this way, and over here, another holding cell down there. Two of them actually. And over here was a test tube kind of lab. I think I planned on putting. I could have expanded this, but I kind of made it like just make it two because why not? And I think it looks pretty nice. I like the kind of test tube design. I could probably make it maybe a bit more smaller, maybe. I don't know. We'll see I'll probably think more about it later. Coming down this way. And over here. Turn here. Down, back over here. And down this way. We have some more places down here. Right here is the redstone test lab. This is where this was supposed to kind of like be very kind of similar to the kind of those redstone rooms you would find under like the center point in the ancient city. It was supposed to kind of be something similar to that. Over here was actually a nice thing. I had like a targeting, like a target blocks like thing. If you like shoot one, it turns them on. I tried to make it so it wouldn't light all of them, but I didn't know how to do that, so I just kind of didn't really worry about it too much. Over here is the Nether research lab. This is where most people come in to research Nether related items. I like the idea again of the kind of like infest of like these kind of like Nether related stuff, just from like having this all here. We have this another kind of like item watching thing. I kind of have another startup. I thought, Nether startup is probably something that they would probably look into and all that. So yeah, that's kind of it for these offices down over here. I think it was really nice. I really liked how I made these. And yeah, let's head off to the other part of this facility. This was kind of one of the first hallways we made. Going up this way was a kind of staircase we have. We have this other staircase right here. A lot of staircases, I know. Over here is a really cool area. We'll get down there for later. Up here is a interrogation interview area. Is where you kind of come in to be interviewed or for interrogation for some employees in case something goes wrong. Over here is kind of a watching room. It's kind of like if you turn off the lights, it kind of becomes like a one-way mirror. I think it looks really nice just be able to see in there and they're not really able to see me if they don't have like the brightness turned up as much. I think it looks nice. You also have like this lever down here that will activate the door that would open and close it. I think that was a really nice touch. One back out there. If we go down this direction, this was another I really loved one of this room. This was kind of where we mainly planned the MCE where the MCE videos would kind of mainly be. This is supposed to be kind of like a green screen. My character would stay in here and he would talk about the entities. We would kind of use editing to kind of change this up. And I think it looks really nice. I thought it was good. I really liked this green screen I made. What do y'all think? I might add something in the bag. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh no. I won't know until this video is uploaded. You guys probably see what's going on behind me, but I don't. There's probably someone there, maybe not, maybe there is, maybe there's not. I don't know. I probably just gonna have to look up this stuff. I don't know. I might add something back there if I'm too tired and too late. Then definitely there's fun. I was looking at that there. Add over here some notes and stuff, like notebooks to like take note of like anything and stuff. Over here is supposed to be kind of like the projections, or kind of like switch the stuff for like projections. This was supposed to be like a projector. This one was supposed to be like a camera. I feel it's very nice. I just like this little stand here where it kind of like has notes, not real ones, but just kind of pretend to be notes. Had this, which would do the lights, would turn off the lights, but would have that kind of still kind of light up. I thought it was a really nice detail. Coming back out here, over here was the neutral mobs containment hall. This is where you would put like friendly mobs or just like mobs that were just neutral, like an enderman and stuff. This was like these are mostly just like holding cells. I think these were really nice. I thought these were really cool looking. Once you know, there's a lot in this one hallway than the other one I'm going to show. So we got like a lot of cells, got a lot of room. Since this one was like a very long hallway and stuff, there was like a lot of hallways and it was just really big. I thought I just add all these in because why not? It looked nice. I didn't add one here because I think there was another room over there that I wasn't gonna be able to add another one in. Down here are just another 5 of them. I know there's a lot. There is. I probably could just have this just be like the containment hall, but I kind of wanted to do kind of what SCP kind of do, and just had different hallways for different tier like entities. Like some were just new, some were just like friendly, some were they were neutral, and others were just kind of like absolutely like most dangerous thing on the planet. It was kind of something similar to that. Coming out of this hallway, if we go down this way, down this hallway we have 2 more just random containment cells. Over here is kind of a main other area with a fountain. I thought this looked really nice. I really like this. We have a hallway that leads down to somewhere. We'll get over there for a second. And here's another hall cell, and here's kind of like a little lounge. Over here is a potion lab. I thought this looked really nice. This is a texture pack I'm using. You probably saw my last SMP, SMP I'm in right now. I got this texture pack where I didn't make it. I just found a texture pack where it kind of does this. I thought it would be nice to have it in here. Got all this kind of potion making stuff. Back this way, I have another lounge area. Right here was supposed to be like an end research room, but since me and my friends never got to the end, I decided to keep that empty. And here is the server room. And here was supposed to be kind of like where I would keep like an AI that would control the facility and all that. These were the servers. This was kind of also going to be like a room where we would plan on how to like put like the AI into different machinery, like a drone and some robots. And here was supposed to be like a body transfer, was kind of like to have robots in here or something based on like to put the AI in. I thought it was a really cool idea. And here was kind of like a small computer. Here's like a big screen of what the AI's face would have looked like or something. I think it looks really nice. I think it was a nice room to have. I'm gonna have that room. And here is the portal experiment room. Here we got a bunch of hazmat suits. We got some crossbows. These are supposed to be kind of like tranq darts and stuff. But here is a really nice. This is the portal room. This is supposed to be like a dimensional portal projector that would open up this portal. Got some vines going around. You guys see like the vines are kind of like cracking the walls. Also, I should have switched these two around maybe. Actually, no, I think it looks good like that. But this kind of shows like this normal wall. This is kind of the cracked version of it. The light was supposed to be flickering, but I think something with like the world, it didn't work. Over here, but the chest, they would probably like you pull all the stuff in there to kind of collect all that stuff. Now you might be confused on why the books are here. If everybody there's some people who might know we were planning on doing a video. Me and Andrew. We were planning on doing an MCE video where we would use the snapshot, the April Fool snapshot, the infinite the infinite snapshot. That's why I'm calling it. Where if you made like a book, you name it something, and you threw it in the portal, it would open a portal to a new dimension. It would open like a portal to like a random dimension, and all that. I thought we would do that for a video, and I thought I would put these books here as kind of like a reference to that. Sadly, we never got to that video, but yeah, I'm very happy with this portal design. I really like the look of it. I really like the idea of the vines because it gives a really Stranger Things vibe. It really gives like a vibe to that, which I think is really nice. Coming out of here, we will out of that room, down this way. Let's get out of this kind of area. Over here is kind of a stairwell that leads down over to a kind of another lobby area. Over here was the stairwell kind of like leads down over to a lobby area. This was kind of like another like lobby kind of room that down here first of all would lead to the cafeteria. There was like a big cafeteria we had. I thought it looked pretty nice. It's kind of hard to put all these chairs and stuff down, but we add this little vending machine. It doesn't work sadly, but I think it looks pretty nice. We got this little cooking area. Got a freezer back here with a lot of meat and stuff in here. Got hanging meat and all that. I really like the idea of terracotta. To really make a little hanging things of meat that you would see like on a butcher's place. Exiting out of here. If we go down this way, it's kind of special containment hall. That's kind of where you store something special. And I know there's only 4, but still. Over here was kind of the infirmary. This is kind of where you would have, if anyone was injured, you would put him in here and all that. Back here was the morgue. This was the morgue area. This is where you would kind of have the bodies laid. You would have the bodies in here. And here, this was actually really cool. This was the, what's it called? Cremation thing. I can't remember what it's called. Incinerator. Yeah. You would put them in here and bam, it would actually light, which I think is really, really cool. Just gotta put it out afterwards though. I thought it was really cool to make these. Again, the lights were supposed to flicker, but again, that never happened. I don't know why. But, yeah. Going down this other hallway on the other side, got some other stuff. Right here is the hostile mobs containment hall. This is where we would contain, see the kind of the red pattern and all that. This is kind of where we contain more of the more hostile entities. This one is more shorter because it was kind of like a short hallway. I guess I could have extended it, but I kind of didn't want to right now. The lights, again, were supposed to flicker, but I don't know why they don't work. But yeah, I think it was kind of nice. You just kind of kept the hostile entities here. You know that? Yeah. Going back through here. Over here was supposed to be, this is kind of like a janitor's closet. It's kind of ruined, but I don't know. It kind of looks nice, I guess. Over here, there's kind of a stairwell that just leads back up there, upstairs. Back over here is the studies, library, and information room. This is kind of where people come in, store their studies about certain entities. Got the MC logo there as well. It's kind of where you store studies, information about the different kind of entities and all of that. I think it looks really nice. I really like how I remade this. And yeah. And there's one last room we have to the facility. This one I really like. It took me a bit of time to make, and you might notice this button here. If I click it, it opens up a secret room into this portal room. And here we have the end gate, or I guess the end portal frame. And yes, if you guys haven't guessed already, this place is built from a stronghold that I had reforged into a lab. Got some hazmat suits here. Thought this looked really nice. Got this little kind of research kind of table. Got another end chest here. I have data transferring, little terrain. I got these Enderman kind of text. I can't remember what I put that down as. This is one on the pants. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. I kind of did this effect of fog down and fog kind of going up. You can kind of see more up there. But this one looks really nice because you just can't really see the bottom, which I think looks really cool. Got these chains holding up. I got these more particles. And yeah, I think this looks really good. I really liked this design, and yeah, I really I do want to say is sadly this facility would not be used in future videos. Sadly, I knew if you ever watched my recent video on me being a Skyblock, I had talked about coming back to this series and everything. And sadly, I can't do it with this facility that I created. That took me a very long time of making. So, because the thing I'm using for this is an early version, a more older version of the game. So this facility is not going to work, sadly. So that's why I kind of wanted to show it off. This was kind of help to like have people see what I've worked on and kind of also kind of show so I can get a reference back of so I can remake some of the rooms maybe or maybe kind of improve on them and some of that. But yeah, I am gonna be doing MCE again. Andrew might be Andrew or Pixel Pancake, Professor Pancake, whatever you want to call, whatever we're gonna call him. He might be a part of the series. I'm not fully sure yet. When I talked about it with him, he kind of said he doesn't. He kind of didn't really know how he was gonna do it anymore. So I kind of just decided maybe I'll just do it as my own kind of thing for my own channel. And in the future, I will be doing more of kind of series than just doing a bunch of Minecraft survivals. I know like a lot of people are into that, but I kind of think there's some people out there who also would love to see the more creative side of myself and kind of see what all this can do. Because I really want to because I really want all my SMPs that I play on kind of have a story built to them. Kind of like the last Origin SMP I did, kind of the first one I did on the channel. That one has a story to it. This one has a story to it. And the more recent SMP also has a story to it. And all those stories will be told in this way I'm going to be doing this series, in a way. Everything will kind of be explained in the future. I don't know when this will all happen, but it will happen some point. Maybe I might make a start of it. I'm starting to work on it. It's going to take a while. I might get a series. Maybe you might see something about it by the middle or end of next year. I'm not really sure. Still trying to work. Still going to work on it, and it's going to be more difficult with school coming up and all that. So I'm going to be very busy. I'm hoping to still kind of get this series up and running. So yeah, that was kind of what I just wanted to do for this video. That's basically kind of it for this SMP. Everything that we've built. Everything I kind of did. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you all enjoyed the everything we've built. Comment down below which build was your favorite on this SMP. What was your kind of whoever has watched my SMP, what was your kind of favorite? I don't really know. Favorite moment, I guess. I don't really know. But I don't know. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my content, hit the subscribe button. 2 videos should be on right now. There should be 2 videos on right now. So as I say, go check those out. If you want to see more of my content, I already said that. If you want to be notified when I make another upload, hit the notification bell. And thanks, guys, for been watching this series. If you have been watching the SMP, and yeah, see ya.